was a crazy windy day yesterday. A lot of that wind coming all the way from West Texas and the desert Southwest, and so that brought in a lot of dirt and dust on top of any smoke that did develop and continues to blow from fires that developed yesterday. So air quality is ranging from unhealthy to hazardous at spots across the coastal bend. So it's best to try to stay indoors as much as possible today, even though it's going to be a beautiful day. So a couple of caveats to the forecast is it's going to look gorgeous, but there's still quite a bit of haze. You can see it here out there, which does indicate that there's particulate matter such as dust or dirt or smoke in our atmosphere. 53 degrees is our current temperature. Wind is out of the west-northwest to 8 miles per hour. Dew point down to 22. No gusts, so the wind is much lighter today. So this was the view yesterday throughout the day. So what you see is there's that wind moving across Texas. Not a whole lot in the way of our satellite radar imagery by this morning. Yesterday, though, what you see there's the low really causing all of that wind. Now today, not as much of an issue, right? We don't have any watches, warnings, alerts, advisories. Where we have seen the wind concern shift a little bit to our east, that's because the low pressure system associated with that has also shifted to the east. So our air quality today by this afternoon should be more close to unhealthy for some, especially as our winds calm down. It should blow less smoke around. Firefighting should have an improvement. But here is that area of low pressure I was talking about. So yesterday we were right in between the target zone of the wind coming down the plains, or really coming off the Rocky Mountains and the desert Southwest and then into Texas. Now that shift is now more across the plains into Arkansas and then into the southeast. That's where the strongest winds are going to be today. But this area of high pressure is going to settle over Texas. Now, high pressure is a problem for things like air quality because it's sinking air. So it pushes a lot of those particles down closer to the surface into the air we're actually breathing. So that will be a little bit of a problem today, even though it's going to look gorgeous. It's going to feel wonderful outside. You do have to take the air quality into consideration as well. What I want to point out is all the dry air mixing in. That's what we're going to still notice today. It's still very dry, still kind of an elevated fire risk, but not quite as critical as it was yesterday, because look at these winds. We're talking 15, 20 miles per hour there by 10 a.m. Calmer winds into the evening because that high pressure is moving over the region. It's going to keep us with sunshine and temperatures a little bit cooler thanks to the cold front that blew through. We will see clear skies throughout the day today, wind gusting 20-25 miles per hour as the sun rises, and then it won't be much stronger than that throughout the day. In fact, calmer winds are anticipated by 3 p.m. and then we see a wind shift also by Wednesday evening. What that's going to do is start to boost our humidity back up. So you'll see that on the Muggy meter, humidity going back up by Friday. We're at the humid level before we see another cold front move through over the weekend, dropping our humidity levels back into Sunday and Monday. So cooler temperatures expected for Sunday and Monday as well, but overall not much hope in the way of rainfall. We could near 90 degrees once again on Saturday. Barbie, John Thomas.
Carly, thank you.